Thanks a lot, BA.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Allie. And it's the Suns to start out. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, small forward. Booker. Good. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
There are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
Jay Crowder. That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Jazz, Royce O'Neal.
And so he makes both from the line.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Crowder outside. From downtown. No good there. So Utah will take it the other way. And here's Mitchell. Conley with the ball. Bogdanovic on the wing. They set the screen. Driving inside. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. The 3. Paul can't get it to go. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Conley goes in. Count it.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Ayton with a screen. It's Bridges on the wing. Booker finds Paul. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
On the take. Conley. Blocked. Out to Bridges. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Ooh, it's stolen away. A good look from Bogdanovic. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Yet another miss, just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Oh, there's the alley. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. Into the lane. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Royce
Well,
O'Neal.
terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Booker, good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. From deep. And Chris Paul clears it away. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Booker, the pass to Paul. And with the stuff.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Pass to Paul. Now here's Ayton, defended by Gobert. And Ayton gets it to go.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Suns ahead. They're up by 10. Don't go away. We'll be back with...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Boy, an all-star from his third season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Ball from deep 3-point land. Off target from outside. Utah trailing here. Outside Bogdanovich. Tries it from 19. Gobert passes to Mitchell. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Bridges finds Booker. He's locked in. Trains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Here's O'Neal. The kick out to Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Takes a 3. And they'll get another chance. On the wing, Mitchell. Lets a 3 fly. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Conley with the ball, now guarded by Crowder, and we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Outside Booker. Bridges outside. The Suns need to get off a shot. And that one drops for him. Ayton's got his 3rd basket of the night. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
He gets it in there. And the Suns lead by 15.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Mitchell. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Ball from deep three-point land. Outside Booker. Pass to Aiden. Here's Paul. And that one hits the back iron.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Back to Aiden. And stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Mitchell against Paul. Here's Bogdanovich. Crowder with a steal. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix no good that time either.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. The Suns have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Outside Booker. Crowder left side. Outside Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Crowder, that's good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Paul against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Suns ahead. Thanks very much, Allie.
16.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Daniel House out there with Eric Paschall. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Clarkson in at the two-guard spot.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Payne, pass to Johnson. Here's Shamet. 5 on the clock. McGee, a screen on Clarkson. Shamet, no good. And for Utah, they're shooting around 35% for the game. Clarkson passes to Paschall. And the layup falls. Pascal's gotten 4 this quarter.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Well, Eric Paschall has shown that he can be a force offensively off the bench. Easily took to the 6-man role. Great offensive arsenal.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's his first foul. Utah with the ball, trailing by 13. Here's Alexander Walker. It's hauled in by Saric. You know what, Paschall, he's so naturally aggressive in looking for a shot.
Yeah, and I think he can be a matchup issue if you guard him with a center. He can be a primary scorer leading a second unit. This is a great big man to have off your bench. Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And the Jazz with possession here. 15-point game. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And he lobs it up top. And McGee with the stuff.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Here's Clarkson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Payne. From deep. Pass to Shaman. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. No one covering.
Well, Jordan Clarkson came into the NBA as an aggressive scorer, and in the mid-range, he is as good as it gets.
From deep three-point range. Shaman, no good. Utah shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Outside Pascal. Back to Alexander Walker. Three-pointer, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
It's Shaman on the wing. The 3 is up. From behind the arc. Knocks down the triple. Shaman's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Alexander Walker. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Outside Payne. From deep. No good that time. And Utah will come the other way. And he dunks it down.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Oh, they pick off the pass. And here's the fast break. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Jordan Clarkson has the kind of speed and athleticism to get out in transition and be a problem.
Payne, the pass to Saric. And Saric throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Out to the right wing. And Pascal, here we go. It's hauled in by Saric. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. McGee passes to Saric. Right side Payne. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Clarkson for 3. Doesn't go for him. Now here's Saric. Fires for 3. And Pascal secures it. It's tipped. Here's House. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Phoenix going into the break up 12. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got JaVale McGee. Dario Saric is out there with Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
You know, an easy basket made possible because the assist was crisp and it was perfectly placed.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Pascal. O'Neal, he's checked in for House. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Clarkson. Payne on the bounce. Johnson passes to McGee. To the paint. He shoots it. Now here's Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Back to McGee. Pass to Johnson. And rejected. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Substitution for your Suns.
Utah trailing here. Here's Alexander Walker. Stolen by Ayton. And And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Conley's checked in for Utah.
Jazz substitution. Mike Conley.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Booker finds Crowder. Pass to Aiden. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And the Suns lead by 11.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside for Booker. Crowder outside. Bridges outside. From deep three-point range, Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus. Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Pass to Bridges. Inside. Aiden, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the triple drive. Nice.
Ball passes to Crowder. Outside Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, you love the focus from a young big man, DeAndre Ayton. The hoop and the harm there. Nicely done.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
Well, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Puts up a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Crowder with it. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Jazz. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. To the wing on the left. Back to Gobert. To the wing, right side. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Conley to drive. Yeah!
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Booker finds Crowder. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Let's remember that during his 1 year in college, Devin Booker played alongside Karl Anthony Towns on a team that finished 39-1. Can you imagine dealing with both those guys? Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Count it!
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Paul into the lane. Pass to Aiden. The kick out to Paul. Now Bridges. Driving to the basket. Aiden with it. Oh, off target. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. And this was an emotional win for them.
small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Kicks it out to Paul. To the middle. Young with the steal. Paul against Collins. Lobbed up there for Collins. Paul with the steal. Here's Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Now, here is Young. Capella at the elbow. Yep, it counts.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
And they pick up 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And the jump by Capella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Pass to Bridges. Ball outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Young with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Moving it up. And the dunk by Capella.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Paul passes to Bridges. Paul with the screen for Bridges. Hands it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Young against Paul. Capella with a screen on Paul. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
Paul looking around. No good. Shot missing. And Atlanta will come the other way. Collins with it. Outguarded by Crowder.
2 minutes.
Young against Booker. Collins setting the pick for Young. In the corner, it's Capella. Clock at 6. Back to Young. 3-pointer. Drills the 3-pointer. Young's got 5.
Field goal.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Booker outside. Ayton dishes to Booker. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Herter. Rebound by the Suns.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Chris does a nice job probing the defense off the pick and roll and finding teammates.
Young outside. Capella with a screen on Paul. And Young kicks to Capella. Pass to Herter. Screen by Capella. The tray. The shot misses. Suns trail by 4. The kick out to Crowder. Bridges up top. Defended by Young. Ayton inside. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Look at the range Trae has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
To the inside. Crowder. And Crowder brings it in.
crawling to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Hunter for 3. They get it back. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Ayton.
That's just strength right there. Capella taking it and working through it all.
And that one misses. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Herder passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
An intimidator himself. Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Al Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kicks it out to Booker. This one for 3. And no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. No coverage that time.
DeAndre Hunter.
New players entering the league sometimes don't challenge you from mid-range, but Hunter is excellent from there.
Here's Paul. Ayton a screen on Young. Paul for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading by 6. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Passes it to Hunter. Back to Capella. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Crowder. There's the pass to Ayton. Collins against Crowder. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Back to Young. Over Paul. The rejection by Paul. Inside Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. As a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
You're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Ball against Capella. Ayton inside. He's against Young, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Bridges, no one around him. No good on the 3. The Hawks leading by 4. Hunter, the pass to Herder, and the layup is good.
Physical D right there, but Herder's mentally tough. Never lost focus.
For 3, Booker. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break, the Hawks. And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
Taking 2.
He hits the second from the line. 56 seconds left now here in the second. Young outside. Capella with a screen on Paul. And Young, here we go. Kicks it out to Collins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is, leading by example.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Shoots over Capella. And the Suns miss again. The Hawks leading by 7. And Hunter, here we go. And it's Hunter with the jam.
What an athlete. Love seeing Hunter get up for that flush.
On the wing, Booker. It's deflected. It's stolen by Capella. And so it's Atlanta ahead by 9. All right, thank you, David. And folks,
30.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Clint Capella has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Luwawu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari.
Phoenix ball.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
That's his first.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And here's Payne. Offline with his 3. Outside, Bogdanovich. Uncovered. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback. Luwawu's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Shamet the pass to Šarić. Gallinari with the steal. Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by Shamet. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Right outside. Kicks to Okongwu. Here he goes. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pass to Payne. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Hawks leading by 14. Wright with it. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. The feed to McGee. And stolen by Okongwu. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. Also, Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Here's McGee. He can't hit that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Gallinari attacking.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Wright. Now Okongwu. Out to Gallinari. Dishes it to Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Sweet move. And Okongwu slams it in.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. Passes it to Luau. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now. It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Gallinari in the corner. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Payne. Bogdanovich, no luck.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And it's Shamet missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. And Wright kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Wright. Okongwu with the screen for Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Hawks getting another basket right there. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now here's Payne. Inside. They get a hand on it. Trying to end the drought. Johnson for 3. And they get it back. Phoenix no good that time either. Tries from 10. Bogdanovich no luck. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
The ball handling of Chris Paul is unbelievable to watch.
The Hawks leading by 21. And Wright kicks to Gallinari. And there's the pass to Okongwu. Shoots it up. And it's Gallinari missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. For 3, Booker. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Luau. Off target with his 3. Ball outside. Suns moving the ball around. Booker, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 7 points for Devin Booker.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Here's Okongwu. Misses off the left iron. Suns trail by 19. Kicks it out to Paul from past the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Paul for three. Three-pointer. The rebound by Luwawu. Luwawu's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Gallinari kicks to Okongwu. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
Jay Crowder.
That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
That's going to go back the other direction, but they've played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
Gallinari passes to Wright. Off target from outside. Suns trail by 21. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Ball against Wright.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Driving the lane. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
For Phoenix, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Going inside, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Atlanta.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Trae Young.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And here's Phoenix. They're on a 16-5 run. Outside Crowder. From outside, off the mark. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Luwawu, the pass to Okongwu. The three from Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit. Ayton in the high post. Paul outside. Back to Crowder. And the layup's good off the glass.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Coming up.
creative.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Hero and Butler run out on the wings. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. Adebayo, that's good.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
And here are the Suns now. Now Paul. Drives to the hoop. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Takes the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
It's like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wings.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Right side, Paul. Pass to Aiden. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Lowry against Paul. Pass to Tucker. Here's the 3. Goes back up. Adebayo passes to Butler. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
Well, the mid-range game right now is doing a lot of damage to this defense, courtesy of Jimmy Butler.
Aiden with it. Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Clock at 4. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
More signs of Bridges' hard work in the offseason paying off in his jump shot.
Adebayo sets a screen. Hero for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Booker, the pass to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Lowry against Paul. Pass to Tucker. Crowder with a steal. To the inside. Ayton passes to Paul. Outside Booker. Here's Crowder. Now here's Ayton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
In the first 2 minutes.
Paul against Lowry. Here's Tucker. Off target with the 3. The Suns have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. To 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Lowry against Paul. Can they get it? To the left wing. Now here's Hero. He's covered closely. Just 5 to shoot. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Over Paul. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Outside Paul. Launches it. And the Suns get it back. Right wing. Now Crowder. There's the triple. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Hero outside. Adebayo, a screen on Crowder. Hero for 3. No good on the shot. And Phoenix will come the other way. In transition, here come the Suns. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Tucker. Let's go with a three. Sinks the tray.
A title-winning point guard. Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
And here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Booker for three. Adebayo grabs the board. Deflects the pass. Pass to Tucker. The three. That shot, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Crowder. And the layup is good. Crowder's got 7.
The advantage Crowder has inside is just how strong and physical he'll play. And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Here's Bridges. Oh, got a piece of it. Booker for three, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Here's Butler, and the layup is good off the glass. Butler's gotten his second bucket on the night. And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Paul with the bucket. Paul's got his first points of the night.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Paul against Lowry. Right side Tucker. Hero outside. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Here's Butler. Down low. Adebayo.
This is what the coaches are asking from DeAndre Ayton. It helps when he hustles and works extra hard on D.
Shot clock at 6. Hero, the pass to Butler. Back to Hero. Second chance effort. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Miami. That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
The Suns have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Booker. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Oh, deflected. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Now just a three-point Phoenix lead.
Well, Bam just not out there to be a rim protector, that time with good hands to get the steal.
Booker against Hero. Pass to Ayton. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Ayton's got 6.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Booker can't get it to go. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Hero with the bucket. He has 7.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
To the paint. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And the Suns making a change here. Payne's checked in. Bridges against Butler. From the arc. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker, the pass to Aiden. Back to Booker. From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And the Suns miss again.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Crowder, pass to Payne. Offensive board. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to him. All right, good stuff, Allie.
The Heat, 22.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And let's take a look at Miami. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. Hero for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. The Suns leading.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. For 3, Robinson. Called in by McGee. Johnson's shooting is so important to this team.
Well, BA, that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
Outside Payne. Johnson inside. Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. 5 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Back to McGee. Off with the layup.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Strus. Here he goes. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Shamit's got 6.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And McGee with the stop.
The defense so concerned with Shamit and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Oladipo outside. Goes up. Pass to Strus. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Shamet. McGee in the post. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Heat have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Strus with the bucket.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
And here's Payne outside. Rebound by the Heat.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Martin misses. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Johnson passes to McGee. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Shamet. And the Suns miss again. Deflects the pass. Miami trailing. Pass to Robinson. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Shamet. Back to McGee. Out to the wing. Johnson finds McGee. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Victor Oladipo. And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for McGee. Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Oladipo against Payne. Oladipo, shots good.
Well, Oladipo has good size, one of the bigger guards in the league, weighing 210, and that strength helps out.
Now here's Payne. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Oladipo with a block. Here's Strus. Back to Robinson for 3. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Shamet. Pure from three-point range. Shamet's got 9.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead, up 9. And
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in a small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Paul passes to Ayton. The shot comes out, and Miami the other way now. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lowry with it. Outside Tucker. Fires from deep. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Three-point field
That's
goal.
nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Stolen by Lowry. Paul with a steal to the middle. Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Bridges against Butler. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Butler hits them both. You know what, Butler? We saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Fred, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Here's Ayton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
His third personal foul.
It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often, and then forcing the D right there at his size to foul him.
Ayton hits them both. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Lowry outside. Outside Tucker. Back to Lowry. Driving in. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Back to Paul. Crowder outside. Now Bridges.
Well, Jimmy Butler has a defensive reputation, and right now we're getting a chance to see that.
Back to Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Bam Adebayo.
Both shots good from the strike.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
Booker against Hero. Booker, pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. Counted from distance. And the Suns lead by 9.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside Tucker. Jacks up a 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Outside Booker. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Ayton, the screen on Hero. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here's the fast break. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Mikal Bridges.
And you got to like the crafty approach there. Hero really good at keeping the defender off balance.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a 1-possession game.
Booker fires from way outside. Ball passes to Crowder. No good on the triple. Miami has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Here's Hero. What a terrific move that is.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter. Smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
And the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow their fast break, but that has not been the case.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got. You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
The drive by Paul. Here's Ayton. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Good idea to make Ayton earn it at the line because he's a menace in the paint. Don't let him get that shot off.
DeAndre Ayton.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he comes up empty, missing both. And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And he gets the bucket.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Pass to Paul. Takes it inside. Yeah!
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
The Heat on offense. Lowry to pass to Butler. Tucker with a screen. Can't cash it in.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
15 foul.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Kel Bridges, I think one of those talents coming out of college. A lot of teams expected him to have a 10 or 12-year career playing a great role as a two-way player in the NBA.
Shoots, and that one's long. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
You do. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
And Paul launches it from deep. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. And taken away by Paul. Wasted no time on that one.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. O'Neal against Bridges. Crowder with the steal. Ayton attacking. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's good from long range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. No good that time.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Stolen by Mitchell. Booker against Bogdanovich. Mitchell wide open. Again, Mitchell missing.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And the Jazz with possession here. 8-point game. Beyond the arc.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. 1:52 left in the first. And it's Conley penetrating. Gobert shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Paul looking around. Booker outside. A 3 ball. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz trail by 6. Bridges with it. Conley picks him up. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Trying to get open is Crowder. Phoenix, no good that time either. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. O'Neal misses. Paul outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 1:07 left to play in the first. Booker the pass to Paul. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
And the Jazz with possession here. The Suns getting the bucket. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. The pass to Bogdanovic. Misses in close.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Paul passes to Crowder. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires from deep. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Crowder. Crowder's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic may be one of the most underrated players in this league. This guy understands his role and plays it well.
And so Bogdanovic nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense.
Your Jazz Dancer. Your Jazz Dancer.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. For 3, Mitchell scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Well, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Paul with the 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Conley's shot is off. Phoenix leading by 8. Lobs it up for Crowder. O'Neal with the rebound.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Stolen by O'Neal. Conley with it. Chris Paul covering. Fires the 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Here's Conley. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go with the 3. Utah gets it back. Tries again. Gobert can't hit. The Suns leading. Ayton in the corner. Crowder sets a screen for Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Crowder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for it. So, no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
For three, Booker, a new 14 for the Suns. That one misses. Jazz trail by 5. Conley finds Mitchell, a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Again, Mitchell missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebounding.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
It's tipped. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Booker. And stolen by Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. And the Suns miss again. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Back to Bogdanovich. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Booker dishes to Ayton. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Misses the 3.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And Ayton throws it down.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. For 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 11 points.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
All up top. Nice move. That one, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
19.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
23.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group right now for Utah.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Conley finds Gobert. Out to Conley. Back to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's Gobert, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Substitution for the Suns.
Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. Payne gets a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. Jazz trail by 7, and the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Alexander Walker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Utah, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throw. Phoenix leading by 5.
Payne with it. Sharge outside. That three off the mark. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here.
Oh! You got to kill it.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. That evens the score. Clarkson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Johnson surveying the floor. He dishes it to McGee. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Alexander Walker passes to Pascal. That one goes. Counted. Pascal's got the game tied up here for the Jams.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Driving to the basket. Here's Sharge. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Sharge has got his first points of the night.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And that one hits back iron.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now here's Payne. He's guarded close. Swiped away. Right side with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. And that one, good. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. And he banks in the layup.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here is House, guarded by McGee. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here we go, one-on-one. Shamet the pass to Payne. Back to Shamet. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Jazz. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Suns have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And Sharge kicks to Payne. The three. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Here is House. Payne covering. Here's Pascal. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Suns lead by 2.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Suns, Johnson and Sharge are the 3 and the 4. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne, and it's McGee in at the center position.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Paul against Conley. Paul dishes to Booker. Passes it to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. And there's the feed to Ayton. Booker outside. Clock at 4. There's the drive. And the dunk by Booker.
Woo-hoo, that was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
Mitchell outside. Traps in the train.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Ayton a screen on Mitchell. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, look at the fluidity in the screen and roll. DeAndre Ayton, so good at taking what he sees in these sets.
The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Conley against Paul. Dishes to Crowder. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Bridges passes to Paul. Good work defensively by Conley.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And here is Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Utah now, trailing by 4. Mitchell against Booker. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Booker.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
And that one's good, Ayton. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Suns leading by 6. Kicks it out to Paul. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And now Utah, fast break. Mitchell leading the charge.
Well, this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
Paul goes in. Ayton wide open. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ayton's got 7 points here in this quarter. Against Paul. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Spins. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. You can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
First team foul.
124 left to play here in the fourth. Paul outside. Pass to Booker from the arc. Connects from three-point range. And it's a 10-point Phoenix lead.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Conley's shot is off. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Suns.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Here's Booker. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean,
Thanks for that. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix.
Here we go.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Atlanta, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the center position.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open. You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game. I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Capella screen on Paul to the right side. Collins passes to Young. And there's the drive. It's good. Steve Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
B.A. only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Capella uses the glass to finish the layup. Capella's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Capella with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally insane.
And Collins with the slam.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Booker against Capella. Offensive rebound. Booker, the pass to Ayton.
Nice stop from Kevin Herter, using his size to his advantage.
Collins outside. And he drives in. And Collins with the slam.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Ayton with a screen. And it's Paul off the drive. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Crowder with the jam.
And Chris Paul is known for his lockdown D. If you aren't careful with the ball, he will swipe it clean.
Young against Paul. Collins outside. There's the drive.
Whoa, wait a second. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Ayton, no good. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Hawks have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Capella screen on Paul. Young on the attack. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Ayton. Rebound Atlanta.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Collins. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Ayton, he's off on the layup.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Paul passes to Ayton, lays it up and banks it in. Ayton's got his third bucket of the night.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And so it's
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic. But internationally, it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey. Fantastic move by John Collins. If you give him an opening, he will attack off the bounce.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Young. And there's the lob, stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. And Crowder with the jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Young. Soft touch off the glass. Young's gotten his second bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herder. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Now here's Ayton. He's got 10. Pass to Crowder.
Always impressed with Capella's commitment level, especially at the defensive end.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
The Suns trailing. Now Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Misses the layup. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside Young. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Hunter can't get it to go. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Left side Booker. Back to Crowder. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Capella. Passes to Capella. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. It's Booker on the wing. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Out to Bridges. Up top, Crowder. Herder defending. Here's Paul. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Paul with a steal. Stolen by Capella. Inside. Here's Collins. Banked it in off the glass. Collins has got 15.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
Outside Young. Screen by Capella. Fires the three. Young can't hit. The Suns have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Bridges passes to Ayton. Here's Crowder. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Out to Bridges. 4-3. The shot no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11.
I love Hunter's athleticism and versatility as a finisher in transition.
Ayton with a screen. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Over Herder. The bank shot, no good.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Paul passes to Ayton with 1 on the clock. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the...
27.
Appreciate it, Allie. And
18.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. A fantastic game from John Collins in this one.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward. Pass to Bogdanovich. And he converts the layup. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the night.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Booker for 3. And the Suns miss again.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Bogdanovich into the lane, and then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Right outside. Outside Gallinari. Gallinari with a screen on Payne. Right, the pass to Gallinari. Yep, that one goes.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
That's good from Gallinari.
Up and down career for Gallinari. A skilled forward with size has struggled because of health.
Down low. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
With Onyeka Okongwu, you get an athletic big man who puts a ton of energy into his defense.
Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Stolen by Payne to end the run, and Saric throws it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And I feel like we really see Okongwu's defensive prowess when he's going against the pick and roll.
Well, his time and his instincts are terrific, BA. Combine that with his physical attributes, and it's easy to see what makes him a special player at the defensive end.
Now here's Wright, 6 to shoot, picked up by Okongwu. And that one is hammered home.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
The shot by Payne, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And Saric throws it down.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Bogdanovic. No good on the three. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Wright against Payne. Back to McGee. Rejected by Okongwu. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The shot by Payne, no good. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Shamet. Sinks it from distance. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
The coaching staff encourages Shamet to take these shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Wright drives it, and he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 14. Phoenix has gone 1 of 6 from three-point range here in the third. Not the result they're looking for. Back to Shamet. To the paint. Here's McGee. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Right outside. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Okongwu for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Well, the Suns shooting about 42% in the third. Here's Shamet. Rebounded by the Hawks. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Outside Bogdanovic. And the 3 off target. He gets it off. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And so here's Phoenix following the score by Atlanta. Paul can't get it to go. To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Over to the left wing. It's Aiden with the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Young. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Now here's Young. Collins outside. Going inside, and Collins gets double teamed. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges passes to Ayton. Crowder outside. Booker with it. Paul for three. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his third assist of the night.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Now here's Young. He takes it in. Nice D from Bridges.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Young against Paul. The kick to Hunter. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Ayton with it, and it's Young picking him up. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Young against Paul. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
In the paint, Capella can be so aggressive. The foul isn't going to hold his shot back.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Crowder with a screen. Booker attacking. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. That free throw good from Booker.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
That one's good for two.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Booker can't get it to go.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Collins passes to Young. Hunter on the wing. The three ball. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. The drive by Paul. Here's Crowder. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Hawks leading. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Young. Tries it from the top of the key. Oh, and the jam by Capella. That gives him a double-double.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Hawks.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Clint Capella.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Bridges with the jam.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
For three, Collins. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Hunter with the ball. Here's Capella. And so it's Atlanta with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly should.
athleticism on the floor tonight, Brett. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Outside Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. It's a 3-point game.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
3-pointer, Crowder. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. We're about 1 minute into the first. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Bridges finds Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges, no one around him. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Lowry against Paul. Passes to Tucker. Here's the 3. Hero passes to Adebayo. It's hauled in by the Suns. From deep. And it's Lowry with the rebound. The Heat have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and the guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
A nice shot by Booker.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Tucker from downtown. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Stolen by Tucker. Crowder with the steal. Here's Paul. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Paul with the steal. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
For 3, Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hero feeds it to Tucker. Dishes it to Butler. And the pass to Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Miami no good on that time either. For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's Crowder. And the Suns miss again. Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's Hero. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for 1 more coming up.
And as Hero's body matures more and more, his strength is going to help him on plays like this where he gets contact.
1:19 left in the first quarter. Booker outside. Bridges for 3. Rebound by Butler. Miami leading by 3. Launches it. The offensive rebound. The second effort. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And stolen by Ayton. It's tipped. For 3. Booker hits it from 3-point range. Booker's got 6.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
There's 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Hero, no good.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Phoenix has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Shot by Crowder, no good. Butler passes to Adebayo. Rejected by Booker. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Booker outside for the three. A three-pointer is right on target. 9 points in the game so far.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball.
DeAndre Ayton.
On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Home in the paint. Pass to Tucker. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Pass to Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Now the dish to Lowry. Lock at 6. Over Paul. And Adebayo throws it down.
And you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Back to Booker. Ayton in the corner. Swiped it away. In transition, here comes Miami. And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
And here's Booker from the arc. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. There's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Paul's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
The pass to Tucker. Takes a 3. He makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Ray.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Back to Paul. Puts it up. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
To the left wing. And taken away by Paul. Driving in. And he gets the bucket. Paul's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Tucker can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Hero from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Pass to Tucker. Now Hero, defended by Booker. Now here's Tucker. He's got 6, and Adebayo throws it down.
Bam gets himself a little bit of elbow room, and that's a confident-looking shot.
Booker outside. And it's Paul penetrating. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Passes to Tucker. Shoots the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight. Booker looking around. Fires the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tucker. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Got a piece of it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
First team foul.
Knocked loose, and it's the Suns with the ball. And here's Booker from the arc. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
Yeah, he plays a lot bigger than that signal.
Miami Heat.
Thanks, David. And whoops.
The Suns, 26.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
In your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have, the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity. And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Tucker, and stolen by Payne. Here's Šarić. Here's Johnson. And they recover it. Šarić finds McGee. Here's Payne. They get it back. The shot by Sharch, no good. The Heat trail by 9. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Shamet. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Tucker. McGee with the block. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Johnson against Butler. It's stolen by Lowry. And taken away by Johnson. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Stolen by McGee. Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Down low. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
For your Heat.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Just 2 to shoot. Stolen by McGee. Payne with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Stolen by Robinson. In transition, here comes Miami from outside the arc. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on JaVale McGee. This is his first free throw of the game.
2013 draft, Victor Oladipo out of Indiana becomes the 2nd overall pick. And he broke out in his first season with the Pacers. Nice to see him come back from this injury and start to make an impact.
McGee sets the pick for Payne. McGee dishes to Payne. And Oladipo pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The baseline J. Good saving. Tries again. And the layup is good.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either. The Heat trail by 7. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That one off the back iron and out. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And Oladipo, here we go. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Deep. And they'll get another chance. And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Robinson is out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Martin in at the 4 set. Shot by Crowder, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Rejected by Booker. Martin with the bucket.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
For three, Bridges. Offensive rebound. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on defense tonight. Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis. And that was some serious effort there.
That's his first personal foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth.
Substitutions for
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. He dishes it to Paul. Three-pointer, Crowder. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? The kick out to Crowder. The pass to Ayton. And here is Bridges. Launches a three. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Suns lead by 6.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Pass to Hero. Takes the three. Paul grabs the board.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Butler, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
Booker outside. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Butler. Bridges misses.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And Booker kicks to Ayton. And the Suns miss again. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Butler, and there's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Now Booker fires for 3. Crowder finds Booker. Back to Crowder. Here's Booker. Outside Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And play stops as it looks like they come over the back here.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
Booker with it. And the dunk by Booker.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. It's up a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Offensive rebound. Stolen. And here they come. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Off target from 3-point range.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. .26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Paul puts up a deep 3. Just 5 to shoot. From past the arc.
And they can thank Tucker for preventing that bucket. A tireless defender contests every shot he can.
So the Suns win it. A truly gutsy performance away from